We'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Okay, so today we're talking about Wasaga Beach.
Yes.
There are some new developments. Beach One is going to be completely redeveloped.
Completely redeveloped, yes. The last purchase happened in 2015, where the city acquired a big piece, a big portion of the central beach, and it's going to be redeveloped. I have to say that acquiring was happening over many years, because I looked at the history. They purchased one piece of land in 1992, 1990, and then the last one in 2015.
Yeah, so the mayor is really making some differences in the community. And in general, the community is absolutely growing. They have just built a brand new community center with a huge library. There's dance studios. There's a lot to offer. And there are very good developments that are happening in Wasaga Beach. So, unlike me, for those that are in my era of the early 2000s, it was popular after prom to go to Wasaga Beach. Now, all of us that went to prom are considering to buy properties there. So it's definitely a great location. It's definitely changed so much over the years, but in a very positive way, where not only the people that have been residing there their entire lives or that have lived there for 30, 40 years, the older generation, they are awesome. They are so great, and they are what keeps the community in such a positive spirit, and they give us hope for future generations. So I think it's great. I think it's great on the development that's going to be happening.
Lots of development is happening in Wasaga right now, and I find that it's a very good destination. It's not that far away from Toronto. It takes you what, an hour, 15 minutes to get there.
More or
You
less.
are on the lake with beautiful beaches. You wanted to talk
Oh,
about beaches.
not only, yeah, I love my beaches. I'm definitely a summer girl. But I would like to know that actually Wasaga Beach is the largest fresh.
Longest.
It's the
Longest. The beach
longest,
is the
largest.
longest.
It's the longest freshwater beach in the entire world. It's approximately 29 kilometers. So that's really a staple for a Canadian gem. But there's so many other things that are
People do
developing.
not know. No, wait a second. Beside that, it is a very Wasaga is has a very good beach. Beside that, it has a lot of history. My
It does.
favorite, yes.
Oh my God, Jean is going to get started with
I'm gonna
Nancy
start with
Island.
yes,
Nancy Island.
Nancy Island. For those ones who never visited Nancy Island, you have to go because you have to know the history of the country you live in, right? And it
Absolutely.
has lots of history. Yes.
So I don't know if you know that in 1812 we had a war between.
It's actually Americans had a war with UK.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
and technically
Anyway,
Because Canadian
yeah.
Canada is part of the.
But Nancy Island was one of the biggest ports that was able to allow any ships to come in and out, whether it was for battle or whether it was for resources. So, yeah, there's a lot of history.
And actually, it's good for adults and it's good for kids.
I think it's even better for kids. They have like a theater where you're able to see some of the historical moments. And then they also have a very interactive area where they can teach you how to make knots on different boats, which I learned a few. That was cool. And I'm an
Yes,
adult.
Also for kids, they have Wasaga 500 cards, which is very interesting.
But that's for adults too.
Oh, yes, adults, yeah. But
Kids
mainly
and
kids, but
adults.
mainly kids, yes,
Yeah.
mainly kids. What else? Then there is a new development, not new, but relatively new development that is on a golf course.
Yes.
Was
Elm development.
Yes, it's called Wasaga Sands, and great location. Um, Not
Like
very busy,
right
but like
like
and it's very calm. It's very homey. It's very it's very nice to be there. Each and every time when we go there, we have a very good rest.
Um, Not only I'd like to mention like they have pretty good things for kids.
They
Like
do, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like playgrounds are there. There's some walking trails.
And it's very safe. It's very safe and it's very quiet.
Yeah.
It's a very good location. Very good development. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
It's
I'm showing units this weekend. So I'm excited to go up there again. And shout out to my friend Mary Sanders. She actually wrote a song about Wasaga Beach. So check out Wasaga Beach by Mary Sanders. And the flow is there.
I do not know when the redevelopment of the shoreline will start.
It already started.
It's already
They
started.
started
So
digging.
then I question Stonebridge Wasaga Beach Blues. Where is it going to be taking place?
Mm,
Because usually it was right there.
I
So
know.
we don't know where it's going to be this year, but definitely something that you want to check out.
Yeah, and one thing I do want to mention about Wasaga, the community is so great where there are multiple times, especially during the hot season. I would say, beginning in the spring until later in the fall, there's so much happening. There's festivals, there's live music. It's phenomenal.
And I also want to add that the community is very nice. People are very nice and very friendly and very helpful. It's that one thing that is very important as
It
well.
just makes you feel at peace when you're
Hmm.
there. Like that's what I would say. Like when
And
I
you
go to the grocery stores up there, I feel so comfortable. I feel like I can go up to anyone. They're always so
very,
helpful,
very, very
so
friendly.
nice. Yeah.
Yes. Going back to the development.
Hmm.
So they are planning to build a hotel over there, which
I
is,
know.
yes,
So
they
they're
will be
gonna do
investing a lot of
hotel.
millions. I don't want to mention how many millions going to be invested in building the hotel, but it's going to be good for the community because, first of all, they're going to be creating jobs. Second of
Absolutely.
all, people will be staying there and investing in the businesses and local economy.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. And also, in the surrounding areas, like Blue Mountain is so nearby. In the
Yes,
wintertime, it's a perfect place for skiing, boarding, or even just getting away. And
it's definitely the area we recommend to explore.
yes.
And since the town is growing, I would recommend take a look. Maybe you will
Okay,
be
not
able to
only, I've
invest.
been talking about this restaurant for, I don't know, a year and a half at least. It's called Pine. It's just outside of Wasaga on the border of Collingwood. They have a Michelin star. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
This
Pine,
summer, yes, this summer.
maybe this summer, but in general, even the restaurant Pine, it brings back so many memories of like nature.
So basically, what we are trying to say, take a look at the investment options or relocation options into Wasaga, right?
I agree.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Can you press that button too?
Did you have fun?
Press it.
I did.